the Jalapia, Gilera. We are back with the Gilera Runner 180cc. Boys, we are back with the most popular scooter right now on the channel. It's very sick to see how many people were stoked on this runner, so I'm glad we finally made it happen. Now I want to go over a few things from the last video since we posted. First thing starting off, yes, this is the 180cc. There's some people talking saying this might be the 125. You can go on the cases, and back here on the case, I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but that's an M081M, aka a 180cc runner. Everyone's follow-up was the exhaust that's on here right now. It's not staying on here, don't worry guys. I'm stoked to say that we are working on a huge build list right now, but until we get all those parts ordered, this scooter is going to stay as is. There's no reason for me to order a stock exhaust and throw it on here if we're going to be going with a full build anyways. And of course we want a PM tuning exhaust to throw on here. Who doesn't want a 360 exhaust on one of these bikes? As you saw last time, I kind of left you guys hanging and we didn't even get to ride the bike. I rode up and down the street a little bit, but that's all you guys saw. And today we're gonna be taking for a rip, and you can see the top speed that we're hitting on this 2-stroke 180cc scooter. But supposedly this exhaust is actually worse than the stock one. So if anything, it would have been faster with the stock exhaust, according to what everyone's saying in the comments at least. Got this bike up to about 75 miles per hour, just cruising it as it was after I bought it. So we're gonna go show you guys some of that today. So now we know it's for sure a 180cc runner. We're getting rid of the exhaust that's on it, and we now know how to pronounce Gilera, and we have all the information we need now to build this. Sadly though, I don't have any parts that we're gonna be throwing on the runner today besides a pair of grips, because these grips that are on it are nasty. Also, what up to all the people from the Netherlands that popped up in the last runner video. Definitely this runner hit the audience of the people from the Netherlands. So shout out to all the new homies across the world. Maybe one of you guys can help me find a uncracked front headset for the runner. But as you can see, we got our draggy mount set up on here for my phone. We're gonna be going to test the top speed on this and going for a ride on that. I have some straight grips here that I just had sitting around, so I'm gonna throw them on, and hopefully they feel a little bit better, because the ones that are on it are pretty gross right now. Let's get these old crusty grips off of here. Let's get rid of these. All right, we threw some grips on, we threw these new bar ends on, but the throttle is way too far in on this side, so it looks goofy as can be. We'll move that over when we take off the headset to put the new one on. It's fine for now. Not worried cosmetically about how this bike looks right now. Just trying to get an idea of exactly everything we're gonna be replacing. I kind of think we need to do the motor mount on this thing. It seems very common that these big Piaggio motors need the bushings replaced for the motor mount, but I saw also they sell an aftermarket entire motor mount brace. I'm gonna look more into that brace, but either way, we're gonna be redoing that, because if you look, when this thing's running, well, that motor is bouncy. I'm assuming it's always pretty bouncy though, given that this is a 180cc and a little bit bigger of a motor. It's a little bit more shaky than it should be, and when you come around turns, you can kind of feel it kind of flexing right there. So definitely gonna be looking into stuff for those motor mounts. She runs rough still off the get. She's got to warm up a lot, boys. Such a sick bike. Without further ado, boys, let's go take this thing out, get the GoPro on, get the draggy on here, and let's go ride this bike. It's a windy one today too. I was really hoping we get to film this on the day it wasn't windy, but get our fuel door, boys. Check that out. I might have to carry a funnel with me for this thing. Oh man, this thing is sick. It's so weird feeling a stock scooter that's fast. For one, like, you don't hear it, and it doesn't feel like the motor's stressing to go fast, if that makes sense. And that's 100 kilometers. What does that equal in mile per hour? I'll put it on the screen. It's so quiet. It doesn't even sound like a 2-stroke, honestly. All right, boys, let's get this draggy out. I gotta get used to reading in kilometers and reading in Celsius, because I don't know what 65 degrees Celsius is, but 150 degrees. Damn, we're staying really cool. we got screwed. Well, that's 60. That's 70 right there. Against the wind right now. Still hit 75 against the wind though. That's pretty good. All around, probably the best scooter I've ever felt, even bone stock. It doesn't feel like it's a big scooter when you're riding it. Like the F12 even feels like a big scooter. It's not even as big as this, but this one sits so good. Why do these not exist in America? The funny part is, like, every scooter we build that's a 70 kit, they want to cruise like about 35. You know, it's not the top speed, but that's like what they like to cruise at. This thing, you gotta like let off the throttle and just keep idling at like 40. This thing likes to cruise at like 55, 60. And it's only gonna get crazier when we build this thing. I can't wait, bro. I can't wait to hear this thing actually sound like a freaking two-stroke. This thing sounds like a Chinese moped right now, I'm not even gonna lie. What a good looking view right here. God damn. No, that's good. Thank you though. Oh, I can feel the heat coming off the radiators. Damn, it feels good down here. The little vents kicking out the heat. God, this bike is so gangster, bro. We're running out of road, man, but I think we're seeing about 80 bone stock right now. We run out of road every time. I think we're definitely working on clearing this thing out, because the more runs we do, the more it keeps getting better, it feels like. Let's see if we can't hit one right here, boys. This one's going up a hill though. Oh, we're going up a hill and against wind right now. Yeah, it's no way it's hitting on that stretch. Getting up there on the temps now.
We did 80 miles per hour on a bone stock scooter right now. That is absolutely insane, boys. I saw the comments about the motors on these, how you need the brace. I know, trust me, boys. We got a shopping cart full of all the things good for this scooter. So that's to come. But I'm just glad that we got the first real ride in on the runner. Hitting an 80 mile per hour mark on a bone stock scooter. That's pretty mental. I definitely don't think this scooter has been ridden as hard as we're riding it right now in a long time, boys. Shout out the runner for holding up to its name right now, man. All I did was clean the carb on this thing and delete the oil tank, and we're going 80 miles per hour on this thing, and who knows what condition the actual internals of this motor are. Oh, we gotta get next to that guy if we can. What's up, bro? Up with him. Oh, he's leaving me in the dust. He's leaving me in the dust.
This amazing machine sitting here in all her glory. I can't wait until next time when we start actually ordering parts and building this scooter and unlocking its true potential. It really is mind-blowing going from a bike like the F12, which is a super strung out race cylinder 70cc that hits the 80 mile per hour mark, but it is revved to the moon, 12,000 RPM. It is just screaming and you're holding it pinned. And hopping on this thing where you're just cruising. Yes, I am fully pinned on this thing, but the way it feels, it's just smooth as butter. It's like riding a Cadillac. And that thing, it just hits 80 miles per hour, bone stock. Once we get rid of this exhaust, slap a new cylinder on there, slap all the goods. I can't wait to really feel the difference in this bike, and especially hear the difference when we get a good sounding exhaust on there. That's gonna do it for this one with the Gilera runner, and I'll see you guys in the next video.